I remember calling one of our pastors in the church here. That was some few years ago. And I said to him, I said, you are a speaker. You speak for a living. You teach. I said, how much is your total earnings right now? How much do you make from educating people, training people and stuff like that? He said, oh, sir, my total income per month at that time was about 250,000. Not that 250 at that time. In Nigeria, you are part of the big boys. Okay. And I said to him, I said, what if I give you a challenge of making $1 million per month? He said, Papa, I said, I'm not going to tell you what is not possible. I said, what if I tell you you can make $1 million per month? And he said, sir, how? I said, are you aware that ₦1 million is just 50 people giving you 20,000 naira for something you want to offer them? I said, you mean you can gather 50 people? 50 people can't get to hear that you have something to offer them at 20,000. He says, sir, why not? I said, let's flip it. How about having 20 people that will give you 50,000? Reduce the number, increase the cost, change the audience. Hey, he said, sir. He said, I train people in some places where they pay for some courses at 500,000. I said, those people that pay 500,000 for those courses, do you still have access to them? He said, yes. I said, have they come to the end of knowledge? I said, what they learned last? I said, is that the end of all that they need to know in this life? I said, how about reaching out to them next month and tell them there's something new you guys need to know? That was how he took it seriously and decided to do something, because it is the doing that changes your life. The first training he had was a blow. In that single year, he built a house. All of that would not be possible if we did not sit down together to talk. So part of your leverage is relationships.